So God bless you. Thank you for joining me. So I want to share a couple of passages here from Matthew, and then we're going to be in First Thessalonians. So starting in 24:29 of the book of Matthew, here's what it says. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he will send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and he will gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So if it's supposed to be a secret, why would they mourn? If it's supposed to be a secret, how could they see him? If it's supposed to be a secret, why the sound of the trumpet? If you can answer logically and reasonably out of the scriptures, then answer please how it can be a secret. They're mourning, they're seeing, they're hearing. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. And then I want to share this passage here from First Thessalonians. This is chapter 4, starting in 13. Here's what it says. But I do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning those who have fallen asleep, lest you sorrow as others who have no hope. For if we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so God will bring with him those who sleep in Jesus. For this we say to you by the word of the Lord, that we who are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord will by no means precede those who are asleep. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of God. And the dead in Christ will rise first. Then we who are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and thus we shall always be with the Lord. Therefore comfort one another with these words. So my question is, if it's a secret, how can something that we hear from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of God, how can that be a secret? That doesn't make any sense to me. See, these are things that people hear and that people say and that people repeat, but when you think about them logically, that doesn't make any sense. Because what did we see in Matthew? That they will mourn, they will see the Son of Man coming. So they're crying, they see him coming, they're probably, holy crap, I've missed it, I've messed it up. They see him coming. It says he sends his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. None of this is a secret. So if you can explain rationally and out of the scriptures how this can be a secret, I would like to know that. Just something to get you thinking, something for you to ponder. Armor Up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.